Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sangeeta Pachani and I'm the founder director of Sangeeta's Institute of Air Hostess Training. I'm an ex-cabin crew and currently I train students for cracking airline interviews, that is for air hostess and for airport ground jobs. So I get a lot of queries where people ask me about the job of a cabin crew, what they do inside an aircraft. And I also believe that many of you might be aspiring to become a cabin crew. If it is so, you really need to know about the job of a cabin crew and their responsibilities. So today I have made this video for all of you to tell you in details about the job of a cabin crew. So in normal language we know them as air hostess, but they are also known as cabin crew, cabin attendants, flight attendants, for boys flight steward and for girls flight stewardess. So different airlines name them differently. Now when an aircraft flies, it flies at a very high altitude at approximately 42,000 feet. So at that height, whatever happens inside the aircraft is the responsibility of the pilots and the cabin crew. The main responsibilities of cabin crew are to ensure safety, security and comfort of passengers during the flight, from the time they take off till the time they land. Now when I say safety, security, there are a lot of things involved. Their duty starts with when they go for their flight, they have to start checking the safety equipment present inside the aircraft. There are a lot of safety equipment inside the aircraft like first aid kit, physician's kit, portable oxygen bottles, fire extinguishers. Under every seat there are life jackets, protective breathing equipments, etc. So they have to check whether the equipment are sealed, the validity, their testing date, so that in case after takeoff, if there is any kind of emergency, they can use those equipment effectively. For example, suppose after takeoff, due to some technical problem, there is a fire inside the cabin. Now the cabin crew members will be requiring fire extinguishers. If they don't check the extinguishers before in hand while the aircraft was on ground and the extinguishers do not function well, then they might be into big problem, they might be in danger, the passengers inside the aircraft will be in danger. So checking safety equipment before flight every day is a very important responsibility of cabin crew. After this comes medical emergencies. Now there's so many passengers traveling in an aircraft. A commercial aircraft like Airbus A320 carries approximately 180 passengers, and a bigger aircraft than that like Airbus A380, a double-deck aircraft, carries approximately 520 passengers or even more than that. So at any point of time there might be some kind of medical emergency, like a passenger might have a heart attack or might have a asthma attack or vomiting, motion sickness, panic attack due to turbulence, due to bad weather, anything might happen. So handling all these kinds of medical emergencies is another very important responsibility of cabin crew, and they're very well trained for that. Every cabin crew undergoes an intensive training of 3 months or even more than that provided by airlines. After clearing that training, they have to give exam that is called DGCA exam, Directorate General of Civil Aviation. After passing that exam only, they get the wings to fly. So handling medical emergency is another very important responsibility of cabin crew. I would like to give an example. A few years back, if you have heard of it, there was an incident where in an aircraft there was a pregnant lady and she was experiencing labor pain. So the pilots couldn't land because there was no airport nearby. So the cabin crew members of that aircraft, with the help of a doctor inside the aircraft, had helped that lady to deliver a baby. So you can understand that the cabin crew members are so well trained that they can do the job of a trained nurse. So handling medical emergencies is another very important responsibility of cabin crew. After this, I would like to talk about emergency evacuation. An emergency evacuation is required when the aircraft has to crash land, or maybe the aircraft is flying over water and due to some technical problem, the aircraft has to land on water. In such a situation, vacating the aircraft, vacating all the passengers from the aircraft within the shortest possible time is called emergency evacuation. And to handle such kind of a situation also, cabin crew members are very well trained. So in different ways, they ensure safety, security of all the passengers inside the aircraft. Now after this, I would like to talk about the comfort. Ensuring comfort is again another very important responsibility of cabin crew. When I say comfort, there are a lot of passengers, different types of passengers traveling inside an aircraft. Like for example, somebody is traveling for the first time, they don't have any idea about the aircraft maybe, or someone might be traveling with parents might be traveling with infants, or there might be pregnant ladies, there might be wheelchair passengers, there might be stretcher case passengers, there might be unaccompanied minors. So different categories of passengers will have different kinds of needs. So attending to their needs and providing them appropriate information, helping them every way, taking care of them, making them comfortable. So ensuring safety, security and comfort So these are the three most important responsibilities of cabin crew. You know, people say that cabin crew job is very glamorous. Of course, it's a very glamorous job. You get to travel to different places, you get to stay in good hotels, you get very good salary, good benefits, but they only see the glamour part. There is a lot of hard work behind the glamour. You need to know about the hard work also that is involved in this job. So you really need to respect those people who are doing this job. And there is also a very strict eligibility criteria for attending interviews, about which I'll be talking in my next video. I'll be telling you in details about the eligibility criteria for attending airline interviews, for attending air hostess interviews. So if you feel that my video was informative, please do like, share and subscribe. Till then, stay positive, stay healthy, stay fit, take care and have a very good day. Thank you all, love you all. Thank you.